Now John Remmington, all the way from Canada.
John Shaw Remmington.
Shaw Remmington, all the way from Canada.
All the way from Toronto, Canada.
And what brings you from Canada to Mulranney?
Well, I have a good Irish friend, Patrick McAfee, and he comes over and joins me and helps workshops in Canada. And then
Doing what?
Doing these kind of walls in Canada.
Stone wall building.
Teaching people, and then now and then he calls me back to Ireland to help him teach some workshops, which is why I'm here.
And have you many stone walls in Canada?
Not enough.
No, not enough.
And most of them are new walls going up. We don't have many old walls, so there's not a big repair business going, but there's a lot of garden features and clients with a lot of money who want walls. And they're reminded of the walls of Scotland and Ireland and want them on their own property.
And where would you get the stone for the walls there now?
There's lots of quarries, and there's also a lot of glacial till in parts of southern Ontario. We have plenty of farmland with the stones already collected off the land.
Okay. And how do you start building a wall?
You start with, of course, having enough stone, and then you take it down, you take the turf off, you take it down to undisturbed, harder packed soil, and you build up from the bottom up, basically, with bigger stones at the bottom. And when you get to this height, you were asking about the stone, it's a through stone. It holds the outside walls together, ties them in. You have them at different heights, and then you have the cover band at the top, which would be similar to this. Sometimes you can't find these stones, but if you do have them, you want to make sure you use them in the right place.
I think there's plenty of them around here, isn't there?
There's plenty. There's actually an amazing amount of stone here. When you look over the countryside, it's almost more stone than land. The bigger problem here is that it's bog, so there's a lot of prep work that needs to be done to take out a lot of the bog and put in some stones to give yourself a good base.
Yeah, foundation, yeah. Are there many small fields in Canada, or is there any such thing as a small field in Canada, like we have here now?
This is what's lovely. It's such a small scale. The fields are smaller, and it's more personal. There's so much land in Canada, and so everything is on a bigger scale.
I mean, you'd have fields there 1,000 acres, you would? More?
Yeah, when you go further out west, there's many acre fields. In Ontario, they're broken up into 200 and 100.
Lots of it.
100 acres.
And how do they usually fence? They use fencing all the time, mostly fencing, is it?
Yeah, electric fences, metal fences. Wood was used a lot. There's very few places where people did build with stone fences. We've been working in one area where there's a lot of stone, and they've actually built wider walls called consumption walls, where you took off enough stone that you actually had to build a wide wall to use it all up. Okay. But that's very unusual. The best place for seeing dry stone walls in Ontario is down by Niagara Falls. The Niagara Parkway has walls either side of the road, various styles, mostly British style walls.
Do you have any Irish connections?
No, I don't.
No.
My middle name's Shaw. I don't know if that helps.
No, there's a few Shaws around here.
I love Ireland, and I wouldn't give up an opportunity to come here in the spring.
What do you like about Ireland?
It's green. It's got a sense of timelessness about it, and freshness at the same time, which is kind of ironic. I don't get to see the ocean very often, so I like to be near the ocean as well.
Enjoy it.
Thank you.